welcome ladies and gents back to the channel. I am your host, JayNotion, and today we're going to be checking out a trailer. So this one's called The Blood of Dawnwalker. That's not a name, that's Dawnwalker. And I don't really know what we're into. I don't know what we're getting into, but it's apparently Unreal Engine 5, potentially linking into the Witcher universe as well. Don't know if it's a spin-off or it's its own thing. Have absolutely no idea. But a couple of you reached out and said, have you seen the Dawnwalker trailer? And I haven't. So here we are checking it out, fresh as a daisy, brand new. So without further ado, let's see what this is all about. Bandai Namco. Director of The Witcher 3, that's a good thing. Oh my god.
Must be here somewhere.
Love the music. It's very Witcher, very Vikings. It is good.
It's all right. Lunka! Don't hurt her!
You gave us quite the chase, young man.
Please, sir. She's just a child.
Ah, Roderick, remind me. Did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
There's always one called Roderick, isn't there? Always.
That would have been foolish, would it not? They spread the plague just as well as adults. And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No!
Wow.
Not just a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended there.
Whoa. Jeez.
What? Lunka? My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please.
Is she becoming a vampire lichen thing now?
I don't know. How?
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing. Blood spilt carelessly, like water. Things will be different now.
Oh.
For all of you.
Jeez, what is this? The world needs what it fears. This is footage. She plays that guy. This looks good. It's an open world RPG. Yeah, baby. The Blood of Dawnwalker. Gameplay reveal in the summer. Come on. So that's going to be an end of the year type release. That looks phenomenal. I'm already invested. Already invested. So it looks like this is obviously put together by the same director as The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I don't know if it's going to be set in the same universe. I don't know enough about that universe to say if it is or not. It's got the same feel. It's got the same music. It's got the same aesthetics. It's got the same setting, set pieces. I didn't recognise anywhere in particular because it was all very doom and gloom, all set in one place in this scene. But it looks like these are vampire lichen type creatures, or a race of creatures, of people. Do we play as the bad guy? This might be an interesting twist. So this guy looks dead evil. He's just eating people, and obviously these guys aren't much better, mind you, these medieval soldiers, but they've come in and wiped out these soldiers. They're being eaten alive. I think they're vampires, or lichens, or something like that, or a blend of the two. But I think the guy that we are will owe something to these people. I think it's going to be a little bit like a Shadow of Mordor type approach, where the main character ends up being good in some cases, bad in others, and then we're going to be crossing the line, I think, between what's morally right and what's morally wrong. But this is the giveaway. The world needs what it fears. As in, we are going to be instilling that fear. That looks like what it is. We've got boss fights in there. Gameplay wise, it's hard to tell, but it looks like a mix between when Assassin's Creed was good, The Witcher a little bit, even Ghost of Tsushima, some of the elements that I saw there reminded me of that. The Blood of Dawnwalker. I'd like to think it's set in the same universe as The Witcher, but if it's not and it's his own thing, it still looks amazing. So there we go, guys. That's the reveal. Bandai Namco is behind it. Rebel Wolves as well. We're going to get a in-depth gameplay look in the summer. But straight away, just looking at this, this is him by day, left-hand side, and this is him by night on the right-hand side, which is like a werewolf-like and vampire type thing. So this is going to be an interesting concept. Are we going to be playing as one character, one version of him, in the light, in the daytime, and then when it hits nighttime, is he going to turn into this? And we're going to have more feral abilities, and we're going to have to feed on people and stuff like that. It's got me very, very interested. This kind of genre generally, just action, RPG, open world, is my thing. But the fact that this character opens up a ton of possibilities. Is he going to be good and just and defender of the people in the day, and then by the nighttime, is he going to go out on a little feral feeding frenzy, eating people throughout the town, consuming things, dominating the landscape, and almost being like a mythological creature that people are going to fear. So it's going to be interesting to see how the missions are going to play out, how the story's going to play out. Will we have a good ending, a bad ending? Are we going to have dialogue choices? So I think we're going to get a little bit more of a flavour of how this game's going to work in the summer. So this is one I've definitely pegged on my wall. This is going to be one to watch. With a bit of luck, this will be Game Pass day one, but who knows? If not, I am 100% getting this just by seeing this trailer alone. This is going to swoop me out, I think, from under my feet. Another good one from Bandai Namco. They're going to be putting out some Elden Ring stuff this year as well. So they're going to have a hell of a year working alongside FromSoft. So can't wait to see more, guys. Cannot wait to see more. It's really got me interested. I want to know how this game's going to pan out. What's the gameplay going to be like? Like I said, it kind of looks like a mix of the Witcher world, Assassin's Creed, but also it looks like there's some Ghost of Tsushima type elements in there. But on the whole, I just really want to see how this lichen, vampire, werewolf type dynamic is going to work. Is it going to be an instant shift power, or are we going to have to make use of it in certain times of day? Is it only going to be activated at nighttime and stuff like that? Are we going to have to hide? And just, if that's the case, I would love that. But if that's the case, what is the mission dynamic going to be? How are we going to hide ourselves if we're midway through a mission and it turns to nighttime and we turn into this creature? What's going to happen? Are we going to have any control over the character? Is it just going to be drawn to attacking people and go feral and stuff like that? So I'm really, really interested to see that gameplay mechanic play out. How in-depth is it going to be? But just the story alone is piquing my interest, because I think this guy owes something now to these people for saving his sister. But is he then going to have to choose between what's right and what's wrong? which is the whole light here and the moon, lightness and dark, and he's a blend of the two. Very, very interested. It's not going to be your typical hero protagonist like game. I think this is going to be a mix of things that we need to be keeping our eyes on. So more to come in the summer, guys. But until then, let me know what you think about this in the comments. Are you piqued on the interest, or are you just going to wait to see a little bit more before you reserve your judgment on it? But for me, I'm absolutely excited already. Just seeing the gameplay, some really quick shots of bosses, how the world looks is phenomenal. It's huge. And this is just one aspect, I imagine, of the map. And just the idea of playing a balanced character, not always the good guy, not always the bad guy. We've got a variation of the two, and hopefully with that comes some really interesting abilities and gameplay mechanics as well. So we will be checking out the gameplay in summer, so stay tuned for that. Until then, I'll keep my eyes and ears peeled for you guys for any more information on this game, because I am interested for sure. Until the next one, guys, thank you for checking me out, and I'll see you again soon. Peace!